I keep having the same conversation with customers. They say they want to try the Microsoft Sales Agents, and then I ask them which one. And what they don't realize is there are 8 different agents across 3 product families. They have overlapping names, different capabilities, different licensing, and these are spread across 3 separate areas of the Microsoft Learn docs. So most people don't know that all of these agents exist. So I've built this page to help try and bring it all together, and I'm going to show you how it works. We have 8 agents across Agent 365, Dynamics 365 Sales, and Microsoft 365 Copilot. Each card here shows you who the agent assists, what they do at a high level, and then also some links to some more information from the Microsoft documents. If you click on more details, you'll get information about the business scenario of when to use the agent, how it differs from other agents that Microsoft offer as well, and where the similarities are. And there's also known as section where we all know that Microsoft renames things quite regularly, and so some of these agents have multiple names, and this can be useful in conversations that you're having with others around these agents. One thing that's easy to miss is where the agents actually live. So some of them are in Dynamics 365, but others are in Teams or in Microsoft 365 Copilot. So 2 organizations with the same problem may have different agents depending on where their teams work. Let me show you 3 different scenarios. So the first scenario is you run a webinar, you have 100 registrants, and you want to follow up with each of those people individually one by one, but your team doesn't have time to do that. So this is what the sales development agent is for. It lives in Microsoft Teams, and then it reaches out to your prospects list by email, manages the replies, and drives that conversations through to a qualified lead or a disqualified lead. It's fully autonomous, which means that there are no people in the loop to approve the emails. And this is really powerful for scale, but you need to make sure that your playbook, brand voice, and escalation rules are really solid before you start switching it on, and obviously do lots of testing as well. The second scenario is about your reps spending too much time on leads that don't go anywhere. This is the sales qualification agent, which works inside of Dynamics 365. And when a lead comes in, it researches the company, scores it against your ideal customer profile, and then gives you a recommendation. It can email the customer autonomously, or it can operate in this thing called a research only mode, where it just does the research and the rep sends the email themselves with the recommendations. This one is generally available at the moment. It runs with your existing Dynamics 365 sales license, so it's probably one of the ones that is most practical as a starting point if you've got Dynamics already. The third scenario is where your account executive lives in Outlook, not Dynamics 365. And this is where the sales agent services information in Microsoft 365 Copilot with your CRM data and wherever Microsoft 365 Copilot appears. So you can ask about your opportunities, your contacts and accounts from within Teams or Outlook or your inbox or wherever. Additionally, after a Teams call, it can process the transcript and then push notes and updates back to the Dynamics without your rep having to leave their inbox or leave Teams. So those are 3 scenarios, 3 different agents, product families, and licensing conversations. When you're comparing these agents, the key question is not what the agent does, but where it runs and then how much autonomy it has. This is usually the deciding factor between the 8 of these. So there's a link below to this tool. Have an explore. If you want help choosing, you can open up Copilot in your browser alongside this page, describe your team situation, and have a chat with it about it. Reach out to me on LinkedIn if you've got any questions or feedback, and I'll see you next time.